It's outside London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Disappointing today. It just wasn't to be.
I think if you'd have said before the start of the game, we're playing a team that's on rich form, 4 wins on the bounce, do you want a point? We'd have said, yeah, we'll take a point. I think because we lost the goal in the last 2 minutes, yeah, it gets a bit of a gut punch because you think, can we see it out? But I think Nuno's got to take a look at himself. He brought Adama on, and Adama offered Ollie Scholes no protection. You watch where that goal came from. It came down from the left. If he'd have wanted to close the game out, he should either put Walker Peters out on the left and just in front of Scholes so there's a bit more protection, or put Scholes on and put Juve up because he's got the speed. He'd still be worrying everyone. And I think that's the thing that really sticks in my craw, is the fact that we've lost 2 points simply because the manager's got this fixation about Adama. And when he come on, what did he offer? Mm-hmm. He's a big, powerful lad, but he don't seem to have anything there of an end product.
Yeah.
And I think, that's the only flaw, I think, was the fact of bringing Adama on, and he wasn't offering any protection. But you look at the rest of the team, they worked their socks off. I mean, Tommy Soucek really did deserve man of the match. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
But so was the whole of the midfield. Freddie Potts was tidy when he was on, come off. Magassa played well when he come on, and he won a few tackles. Maybe could have gone on and had a shot himself. I mean, it was a shame that Wilson was offside, but it was a weak finish. Mm-hmm. You'd expect a striker of Wilson's calibre to, in that situation, put it away. But I think, we're now going to be, 5 points behind Tottenham?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
And they're dropping like a stone.
We're 2 behind Forest at the moment, but obviously Forest have got to play Wolves.
I think that's not going to be an easy game for them, because you look at Wolves, they're beginning to build for next season. They've brought in some good Championship players in the transfer window. They've got Angel Gomez. He's a good little player. I'd love to see him come here and take one of the playmakers' roles. Yeah, they might do us a favour. Mm-hmm. It's not. I know it's a foregone the way Nottingham Forest are playing that they're going to win. Even if they do win, they've got to run a tough games. We've come out of a run of tough games if you think about it. Tottenham, Man United, Chelsea. Chelsea was a blow because we should have took at least a point, but we didn't. But we're going to start getting games now we can win.
The thing I've got to take about today is that we've been poor second halves. I can't say that's a poor second half. That's a poor couple of minutes at the end.
I think if you look at the first 5-10 minutes of the second half, we were being pushed back. We looked very ragged. I mean, I'm screaming at Nuno from my seat that, put some players on, because we looked so ragged. They were finding the gaps in. Then we put the players on and we got a little bit tighter. But I think, a lot of people have said, it's that when we come out for the second half, it seems to be that first period where we look ragged, we look hesitant, and they were getting us at then, and I thought they would score, and they didn't. Fortunately, because they've got no forward themselves. I mean, it's only when they brought Sesko on that they were going to get anything from crosses. But I think, we're still in there fighting. We're not down, and we've got some games now we can win. If we can go out and play the way we've been playing and win, we'll start picking up points. And you start to look at Tottenham thinking, where's the points coming from? They're down.
I think that was the opportunity today. Newcastle have been poor form. They've lost.
They've lost that. They've lost Romero for another 2 games, and he seems to be quite profitable.
You've got 4-game ban.
Did he get a 4-game ban? So you think they're going to start looking over their shoulder? They've got a hell of a lot of injuries, and it may be that they're just stretched too far. The Champions League may be just too much for them, and it's just putting a burden on the league team. I'm not complaining. Long may it continue. They keep doing well in the Champions League and keep losing up.
Listen, there's still a lot of football to play, so we'll see where we go. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.